What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I wanted to jump on here real quick just to do a quick recap of what happened today. $670 red day, Friday, ending the week with one trade, one loss. Unfortunately, this week was a $555 red week. We had 2 green days, 2 red days, winning 50% of our trades, losing 50% of our trades. Overall, losing a little bit more than we made. Not the outcome that we obviously need to be profitable traders to get in payouts. And let's break down the why. So today, just didn't stick to our rules. So I wanted to jump on here real quick just to recap what happened again. We broke 3 rules. This is what, and we broke the one rule is a rule that we broke yesterday. And then the reason it was amplified from yesterday was because we traded 2 contracts instead of 1. So the market eventually did give us our setup for our strategy. And if we were just patient and disciplined and followed all of our rules, we would have made a ton of money. So looking at the 15-minute time frame, or the 2-minute time frame here, the 15-minute range, we had the market push up here kind of at open, break through this bull flag. We kind of had a bullish range here. We broke up, created the high of the range, pulled back to the 21 EMA, closed below it, pulled below VWAP and below the range just to pop on back up. And usually once we start closing above the halfway point, usually the bulls kind of step in and can then drive the price up. So if we pull below and then we start closing above, which we did here, there's a good chance that the market will continue to push on up and out. And that's what we saw happen here. So step 3 of our process is observe bull flags above the 15-minute range. So is this bull flag right here above the 15-minute range? No. Is this bull flag above the 15-minute range? No. Is this bull flag above the 15-minute range? Yes. So that is what we should have waited to. That entry ended up coming in at like 9:11, 9:12 Texas time. If we would have jumped in for a long there, as you can see, we kind of blasted through the 15-minute, pulled back a little bit, and just continued all the way on up to this pivot point. 474s, pushed through it, and we're still pushing up. So this obviously is the move that you want to catch. So, hey, it is what it is. We got to come back on Monday. I didn't take any more trades after I ended the stream earlier. We're still red on the day, $670, as you can see right here. Counts down to 49,445. So, it's kind of how it goes. So this, if we were going to take this trade, and we really shouldn't have even done it, like our entry should have been a little bit lower, take a quick 10 points, small win. Sometimes it's better to end a Friday and a week in the green, have a green day instead of trying to have a big day, just stack a bunch of small wins. There's nothing wrong with that. That's kind of how consistent, profitable traders trade. So, but our real entry was on this bull flag right here. So probably jumping in long here at like the 275s. We got to break a structure here. We kind of ranged for a little bit, could have trailed this last one and then just had one contract trail all the way up here. We would have made so much money. We would have made so much money by following our rules. And when you don't follow the rules, you lose some money. We lost a little bit more than we should have. Should have kept those stops a little tighter, maybe saved at least $70 in capital. But at the end of the day, it would have been a $600 red day. But this is the bull flag that we should have caught right here. Put in a higher high. Market pulled back to the 21 EMA. Actually closed below it. You know, kind of closed below it. But then this candle closed here. And then when this candle kind of started breaking out, that was the 9:11. A lot of good trades happen at 9:11 a.m. Texas time, 10:11 if you're on the East Coast. I've seen like kind of 10 minutes after that hourly candle closes, there's some good bullish or bearish kind of breakouts and movements there. So 9:11 would have been, you know, in here. So especially once this candle closed and then this one pushed up, like once we got above the that like 295 area, this maybe like right in here, 295, jump in long. Nothing wrong with waiting for that candle to close and then like boom, getting in like right here actually on this 912 candle maybe. So targeting 10 points, which would have been the 305s, which is like right here. Like look at that. That was 10 points just from here to here. These candles are big. So you know, there wouldn't have been anything wrong with just trading one contract. The thing is, then we would have just got 10 points, $200, and we wouldn't have had that second contract that we could have trailed. That's kind of why I like trading two contracts, because it lets me take partials. And I would trade like 15 micros too, which is like 1.5 minis if you didn't want to trade 2 minis. But I eventually switched over to minis. But yeah, that was the move, obviously. So we just weren't patient enough to wait for a bull flag above. The price finally closed here above the range. We kept pushing up, but that's not where you want to get long because we're too far from the 21 EMA. So we want another pullback. Market pulled back to the 21 EMA and then broke out of the 15-minute range and just ding, 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 continued all the way up. Still pushing up. We got another pivot point up there at the 21,600. So it's trying to push for now. So, there it is. Kind of had another bullish range, just like we did pre-market. This is kind of what pre-market looked like. Kind of pushed up and then bullish range. Right? And then got that breakout right there, right at that open, like 8 minutes into the open. So there it is. I went outside, shot my bow and arrow for a little bit, got some sunlight, took a couple deep breaths, relaxed, just thought about what I did. You know, what did I do? I didn't follow my rules. So you don't get rewarded when you don't follow your rules. Monday, I got a whiteboard coming in from Amazon. I'm going to be able to write them all down and have them like right here behind my monitor. So instead of having my head down and looking at this notebook, maybe having it like up here will be better. It's almost like a fighter pilot and a jet has a heads up display. I'll be able to kind of see better my rules and go like, I would have seen that, hey, we're still on step 3. Observe a bull flag above the 15-minute range. That didn't happen until here. Not here, not here, not here, but here. You just had to have been more patient. We weren't. So can't even be upset. That's the price you pay for impatience and not following the rules. That's it. It is what it is. But anyway, $670 red day on a Friday, red week, not following the rules. This is what happens. We will see y'all next week. Peace out.